Yes! This is what I'm talking about! Oh, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
이곳 당기지는 말아줘요. 우리 조금만 솔직해져요.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Kenny. I'm a K-pop content creator. This K-pop content creations. And if you're not new, welcome back. So today we're going to do a ranking of Queendom 2 and their second round. So if you want to see the reactions like in the beginning of the video, make sure you check out my Patreon because I react to all the videos over there now. They're all uploaded for round 2, not round 1 because I already seen it, but round 2 they're all uploaded on there. But for this video, we're going to do a ranking. So if you see me looking down, it's because I have some notes in the ranking order just in case I forget or whatever the case may be. So if you see me looking down, that's why. But today I'm going to do a ranking. I'm not going to do exclusive nitpicking and then really oh well her dress didn't look cute or this note was a little shake over here. No, I'm not going to do all that. I'm just going to go how it made me feel basically. How I interpreted it, how I feel like the girls could have possibly did better, or what they should have did, or if they should have did it, whatever the case may be. It's gonna be more on a broad sense. I'm gonna go into detail, but it's not gonna be a super precise detail on. If you've seen my old ranking videos, I went into critical detail, which I'm not gonna do at this time. I don't think I'm gonna do those anymore because it didn't feel as fun, and I feel like this one is gonna feel more fun and it's gonna be more enjoyable to watch because I'm taking about how I feel and how it made me feel and how whatever just how it was perceived to me as a watcher, as an audience, as a viewer. So let's start off with who's in 5th place. So please don't kill me because I know they're a really popular group, but for 5th place I did choose Kepler. I chose Kepler because for the simple fact, if you've seen already my reaction video on my Patreon, I said that I felt like they should not be on this show. I'm not saying this because I don't like them, because I like Kepler, I like the girls playing it, I like the girls in it that was chosen, but I feel like it was too soon for them to go on that show. And this is a prime example why. I don't feel like the girls have enough experience. Literally, this is only their second time performing in front of an audience. They performing in front of a camera and camera crew and a company, but not in front of an actual audience to not necessarily appeal, but just give off stage presence, because they never had to really do that because it's more so playing towards the camera, which they're doing, but it's still an audience out there. And as a person that's been watching K-pop for a long time and it's been in since 2nd gen, I love stage presence, and I feel like that's something that they lack. I feel like that's something that they aren't the best in, which is not a problem because a lot of groups that's not even new still don't have that, because I feel like the later and later K-pop gets is more so being perfect instead of just being an actual person, entertaining audience members. So that's just my opinion. That's how K-pop's going. But I feel like this was very flat for me. I feel like it was very one note, nothing changed. It wasn't no elevations, it wasn't no grandiose moment. It just felt like they were just a performance. It wasn't anything spectacular, or literally I literally just did my reaction video on it 20 minutes ago. Can't even really remember what it was, but it was supposed to be a pool party and didn't even feel like a pool party. It just felt like they were all in pink and bright colors and just dancing and singing. It just didn't give me what they were trying to give. So I hope that nobody hates me. I do like Kepler, I do, but I feel like they should have at least, they should have did like G-Idol. They came out the gate swinging. They came out just amazing, even from their debut, where it's they just automatically had that stage presence, that like that. You don't have to be, because obviously my thing is girl crush, but you don't have to be gritty to have stage presence. Stage presence is stage presence, and they don't have it yet, to me, in my opinion. They don't have that thing that's gravitating me into that performance. It just felt like we rehearsed this, now just look at the camera and sing and dance and yeah, even though it's hundreds of people around. It's it just didn't feel, it didn't feel gravitating. It didn't pull me in. It wasn't nothing to write to the blogs about, honestly, in my opinion. 5th place, I have WJSN, and they did Navalera. So with this, they did better than Kepler, of course, but for me, their first performance was so captivating. It was so entrancing. It was so oh my god, wow, it was so it just blew my mind so much that I guess my expectations for them were set so high for this one that it like they missed the mark because my expectations was so high for them. So that might have been something on me, but I feel like I saw them do better in the first one, and it was like this supposed to be like their comeback, but this felt like, to me, just like it was cute, don't get me wrong, but it just felt like a ceremony performance. And I don't even know if I want to say ceremony, but just like it just didn't show me like that attack that a competition would give me. Like, it felt more so like a performance than a competition. Like, yes, it was a performance, but I feel like I want to feel that grit. I want to feel like you won it. I want to feel like this is my comeback. I want to feel like this is now or never. Like, I want to feel like that from them, and I did not feel that, especially in the first one. Like, in the first performance, they had it down packed. Like, they did what they were supposed to do. No matter if like the thing broke or not, like they still kept performing. Like, I didn't even notice it broke. Like, I thought that was a part of the performance when it broke, because it was supposed to like disappear. Like, when she turned the light, I thought that was a part of it because they was just still dancing fine. I didn't see anything. I wasn't nitpicking. Like, I didn't see nobody like stumble until like they actually showed it and like there was crying behind stage. But for me, they did perfect for me. So I didn't get the whole sob story thing for the simple fact they did perfectly fine for me. Like, it was nobody was slacking for me. Like, it was good. So my expectations might have been too much for them, and so it just really probably just had this was just very low for me, and like it just didn't really sell me on what they was trying to give. So that's why they ranked so low for me in this round. So fourth place is Brave Girls, and they did Mask by Kepler. For me, they're right here because even despite of how I feel about where they're at, I want to say, I don't want to say talent wise because they're talented, but as in like a performance wise, as in like they're not doing like these crazy dances and crazy technique and transitions and formations. They're like not doing that. They have like handheld mics. They're singing with all they got and things like that. But like obviously they can sometimes seem outdated. I feel like they still put a fight. Like, I felt like what I wanted from WJSN, they gave it to me. Like, they gave me like, I want to be here. I don't want to go home. This is what I'm meant to do. You're gonna see me, like the artist is gonna see me, the world is gonna see what I can do. We're not just like these little, like this little group from like a company that's not really like, you know, not like big and like an aspect of like Big Hit and YG and JYP and stuff like that. Like, I want to do this for a living, and this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you whether you want me to stop or not. Like, they gave me that. And then not only did they give me that, they kept going with the whole storyline. With WJSN, I don't feel like they did the storyline in the beginning, and then they performed, and then they went back to the storyline. During the whole Brave Girls performance, they did the storyline. Like, they were stealing stuff from everybody. They had the masks in the beginning to end. Like, they did magic tricks. It just really gave me where it was like the movie that they were trying to portray. Forgot the name of it, but the movie they were trying to portray, it gave that to me. Like, it gave it. Like, they did it, they conquered, and they really succeeded. The only reason that they're right here is because the other groups that's above them did better. But for what they had and what they have and how much they accomplished and how long they've been, and like them being like an older group and could be looked at as outdated and not keeping up with the times, they did very well. Very, very, very well, and I'm very proud of them for that. Like, I feel like if they get in last place at this point, it just feels like a popularity contest. Like, they shouldn't be in last place. Like, I didn't see the episode yet because I had to do the reaction videos for YouTube on my Patreon, but I didn't see the episode. But if they get in last place, I feel like it was rigged at this point. Not rigged, but a popularity contest. Like, it makes no sense if they are in sixth place. Like, they should not be in sixth place. I personally didn't feel like they should have been in sixth place last episode either, but that's just me. So, next on the list in third place is Luna, and it is Shake It by Sistar. So, I put them in third because I feel like they did pretty good. They definitely did pretty good. The only reason they're in third and not in second or first is because the first two just did so good, where it's like I feel like they just deserved it no matter what. But even despite them being in third, they did very good. They did what I wanted Kepler to do, what I know they could do if they just get a little bit more season and a little bit more, not performances, but live performances under their belt. Like, Luna, like, they had their storyline. Like, you could tell what the storyline was. It even gave me the storyline of Sistar when they did, what was that song? Where it was like, it was on their B-side tracks where, like, literally if I don't, I'm not gonna remember it, but I'm gonna put a clip in right here. So that clip right there, that's what it literally gave me as soon as like Luna came on, and I was like, I wonder if they did that on purpose, or did they do this because they just wanted that concept idea. If they did it on purpose and it was for the sisters' intent, that is amazing to me. Like that when I immediately seen it, because I immediately thought, not only doing a sister song, but they're doing a sister concept that sister did back in the day. That's crazy. That's genius. That's smart. You nailed it on the head. And the thing is, not only did they did the concept, they still did it in their way. Like it didn't feel like Sistar. It didn't feel like, oh, they're just taking exactly what Sistar did. They did it exactly like how I feel like Luna would have did it. They did it what like Kepler could do if they get a little bit more time on it, or a little bit more live audiences, a little bit more this, a little bit more that. Because Luna goes on tour a lot, so I'm sure they know how to appease the crowd and the audience without a camera. So it was just really good. So I really liked how Luna, not only did they did like they whole little thing, but they incorporated so many different kind of dance styles. And then at the end, I love how like they went into like the original dance, but it still wasn't like completely original, and it was still like cute and fun and lively. They had dress changes. Like it was really good. Like they did so good. I was so proud of them, especially with them not being able to be in the first round. They was like, oh, we have to step it up, because not only are we already in 6th place, so if we get in 6th place again, we're going to get eliminated, and we didn't even put ourselves in 6th place the first time. So it was like they had to bring it, and I feel like they definitely brought it for a group like them, especially for them to like, you know, divide up a small group song for a big group. Like I feel like it was just very well captivating. Like it like drew you in. Like it was just cute, the whole storyline. Again, like how Brave Girls, like they had the storyline through the whole thing of the whole entire performance, not just in and out kind of thing. Next we have in 2nd place is VV's, and they did Unnatural by WJSN. So I was really, I'm not gonna say I was shocked, but I was worried for them, because on opposite where it was like there's only 3 of them, but they're singing like, I want to say WJSN is 12 of them. I can't really remember off the top of my head right now, but they did such a big group song, and it was only 3 of them, so I was worried how, like, I'm always worried how they're going to distribute the lines, how is it going to be, how they're going to make this even, or like whatever the case. Like I feel like in this performance, one thing that I would say that they did, well, I feel like how Yolan did too, is they used the whole stage. Same thing pretty much that everybody pretty much did. I felt like besides probably WJSN and Kepler, like they didn't feel like they used the whole stage. Didn't feel like they used the whole stage, or if they did, it just didn't feel full enough. I'm not really sure, but for them to be 3 girls, they used that whole stage. Like one person was right there, the other person was right there, another person was right here. They, like, as soon as you went to one person, the other person ran around the stage. As soon as you went to this person, that person ran around stage. Like it was just like, it felt like so big and grandiose for only 3 girls. And obviously they have backup dancers and they have all these props and stuff like that. But even still, they just really, like, for just to be 3 people, they just really brought it. And I like that. And like the style, I really love like the latango, the saucy, the salsa. Like they were just like really into it. They were so sexy. Like they really felt like women. And like, it's so crazy to see, like, because I've been a G-Friend since Glass Beat, their debut. It's so weird to see them like as like little schoolgirls, and now like they're grown women now. Like it's so crazy to see it. And I guess it's not really crazy because we're all around the same age, but it's just like, it's just weird to see like them be like this sultry kind of thing, when I feel like I've always known them as innocent. And obviously G-Friend was trying to be the whole adult, like mature thing when they was, you know, when they was leaving or like, you know, disbanding, but it still didn't feel how they was trying to portray it, I guess. Like it still felt like, you know, kind of like kids, you know, playing dress up. So this just really blew me out the water. Like I was like, they did this. I love how like they executed it so good. They look so polished. Like this is what a senior group looks like. They are like the prime example, even though they're not a senior group because there's only 3 of them and it's VVs, but this is what a senior group looks like. Like they are like the epitome of that, and I love that. And now, so 1st place, obviously you guys know. If you guys have been watching my videos from the beginning, you know who was going to be first. I knew who was going to be first before I reacted. Miss Yolan. She did So What by Luna. This lady was in the air doing aerial in a ring stood up there. I've been in the ring before. And those things aren't comfortable at all. Like, that is not comfortable. Your butt hurts on the little ring. You're sitting on this hard little thin pole. Like, it's not comfortable. I will tell you that. And then it's a lot of core strength. Like, it looks easy, but it's not. You have to have a lot of core strength if you want to be on a ring. So, she was up on this ring, got down, and completely demolished this stage. Like, she was like, I'm gonna be first place again. And if she's not first place at the end of this round, at this point, it's rigged because nobody wants them to be first place again. I'm sorry. If anybody ranks her below any of them, they are a liar. She should be on above everybody's list. No way. And the fact that she's doing this by herself. Like, yeah, she has backup dancers, but she is singing by herself. Like, she is amazing. Like, she is... I'm going to say it again because I said it in my Patreon. She is the epitome of an all-star. She works her butt off. She deserves all the flowers, all the credit, all the congratulatoriness of it all. Like, she deserves it all. Like, Iamkennyyoungg is amazing. Like, you can't tell me she's not amazing. You can't tell me that she is not perfect. Like, that woman is crazy. Like, she is just amazing. Like, I would love if she did a solo tour. I would go to her solo tour. Like, she would just kill it. And I know she would. I know she would. She's amazing. She was first place. She was absolutely flawless. No mess ups, no nothing. At least not for when I seen. She's amazing. And I love her to death. Okay, guys. Let me know what you thought about the video. Let me know if you agree with my rankings. Let me know if you disagree with my rankings. Let me know if I sounded like trash, a hater, or a lover. I don't know. Just comment down below whatever you want to comment. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And don't forget, I do have a Patreon now. So if you want to actually see me react to all these videos, it will be on my Patreon. But I definitely have fun reacting to it. I definitely have fun doing this video. Like, it was so good. I can't wait to actually watch the show and like just see how like they rank, see how like the other girls thought about everybody's performances, and just to see it all, you know, go down. But if you guys want to see me in my next video, just make sure to click that bell notification up below so you can see every time I upload. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye.